Surprise, surprise. The Philadelphia Eagles have a quarterback controversy. I'm kidding. There's no surprise in this.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco. We back with another one. It's Philly the podcast. You know what it is. So, got the laptop out, man. It's film room time. So we're gonna go over Jalen Hurts' first start against the very good, if not amazing, number one defense in the New Orlean Saints. He came out with the win, but I'm not here to be biased because he did some great things. He did some very bad things. We're going to look at it all. Before we get into that, be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to see Hurts, do you want to see Wentz back? Let me know in the comments. But other than that, let's get it. So the first one we're going to look at here is we're going to start looking at the negatives, all right? Start with the bad, we'll go to the good. This is the one that a lot of people are talking about. This could have been easily a pick six. Easily a pick six. This is something Hurts has to learn from when you go into the film room because, all right, it looks on a college level like it's open. I'll give him that. When he's already ready to cock that up back and throw it, it looks ready. It looks open. It looks like, I think that's Greg Ward gets open. But this is not Oklahoma, buddy. This is not Alabama. You are not going against college cornerbacks anymore. These boys are fast, especially when you're going against top tier, defensive players. You know what I'm saying? So that could have definitely easily been a pick. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That was really bad. That could have changed the game. That could have possibly given up the game. We were not in a good spot there. So that's not something you want to see. Definitely that's something that he has to work on. I'm not happy about that. But like I said, I think that's something he'll look at in the film room and he'll understand that this isn't college anymore and he's got to make a better read. It's cut and dry. It's a bad throw, bad read. Now, this next one, another one that people are talking about. Again, we're going to stay negative for a second, and then we'll hit on to the positives. But here, this is something, my boy Brandon, you guys all know him from the show, he tells me that this is just a play that shouldn't be called. I agree with him, but in the same sense, with Miles Sanders, unfortunately, we know he's not the best at holding on to the ball, especially this season. So it is what it is. This could have easily been Miles Sanders. It wasn't. It was our quarterback. I understand his plea with the whole, he could get hurt. There's a lot of things that could happen. I can't put this on Doug Peterson. It's a play call. It's you can question it. Hindsight is definitely 2020. It got what he wanted out of it, I believe. You know what I'm saying? If it would have not been a fumble, he got a couple yards. It was a good run play. Great play again by the defense. Look, we're not going against a bad defense here. So things like this are going to happen. Like I said, I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not giving him an out. He has to hold on to that ball. But these are things that are going to happen. This is not his first. I believe this is his fourth fumble of the year. This will be his first lost. But that's something you got to learn from, something you got to move forward with. Now this will go to a run play that worked, a run play that looked actually beautiful. So this was towards the end of the second quarter, first half. So he right here obviously kind of got us here with his legs. This is going to be something that I'm going to harp on a little bit. He makes such quick decisions, and it helps when you don't have a good offensive line. You can sit back there and I'll show another play. I think it's coming up right after this, not too far after this. I'll show another play where his quick decision making kind of hurts him in the past game. No pun intended, but on this play especially, you can see that it just, he makes that quick decision. Once he sees number 78 kind of got a step, he's gone. He doesn't set for more than I think he takes like two little hop steps and he's gone. And he gets a big gain here. Obviously, Jake Elliott, which I'll let Brandon handle later on. He's going to be having a video tomorrow coming out that I know he's going to bring up Jake Elliott, so I'm not going to harp on it, but we're just worrying about the film here. Worrying about the film. Woosah. But yeah, Jalen Hurts right there gets us a big gain. Unfortunately we don't, like I said, come away with points. But the poise by a young rookie quarterback, and I say young rookie because he's young. He's a young rookie either way, and he just came out there and he really showed a lot of poise in that first half. The second half wasn't as beautiful, but I will say he made plays when he had to. Kind of same thing with the defense. The defense got decimated. It kind of changed the game. It is what it is. A lot of people were looking at Taysom Hill's numbers and saying, oh, Taysom Hill was throwing the ball 30 times. We lost all of our cornerbacks and all of our secondary darn near because we lost McLeod too. So you got to take that into factor. The game kind of changed in the second half. And again, you're still playing the best defense in the NFL. Gets it out to Goddard, just a quick decision. He sets back. He doesn't sit back there too long. I think he just literally sets back and just fires. He had the flat open. He had a couple things open. Really just a flat route, and probably Greg Ward on the outside could have got a first down out there as well. But Goddard's able to make a man miss. Beautiful play. And he gets the first down anyways. So it's just a quick decision making. Look, you don't have a good offensive line, even though the offensive line didn't look, I won't say they didn't look good, but they did not look like they did when they had Wentz back there. We'll say that. But he made a lot of quick decisions, and I feel like he stood within the offense. That's a great play by Goddard. Great play by Jalen Hurts to just find the open man and get it to him. Now this next one, another one. This one he just kind of sits back. This is where you can see he reads it for a second. He keeps his eyes to the left, keeping that linebacker a little bit to the left, keeping him a little bit outside of where his intended receiver, Greg Ward, would be. That's big. You can look at where his head. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, but you can see with his head movement, he's looking outside. So he keeps that linebacker true to his assignment, having to stay outside because you don't know what's out there. He obviously has Miles Sanders in there. There's no real threat out there. There's only 3 routes out there. So a good job to keep that linebacker true and keep him outside of where Greg Ward was. Gives himself a window. I mean, it looks easy, but it's the NFL. At the end of the day, nothing's easy. Nothing's a given. And realistically, that's probably the only guy he had open. Now, this play is a positive and a negative. This is where his tendency to take what he sees first kind of might hurt him. He had a lot of things open here. This was a good play call. We sent out 4 routes. The offensive line held up for the most part. He got a little bit of happy feet, which you see a lot in this game. That's something that's also a little bit of a negative, but kind of to be expected from a rookie. But that's why I didn't really want to highlight it too much. I think everybody saw it and everybody kind of expected it. It is what it is. He's a rookie. But you have a man getting wide open over the middle, and you have a man who ends up getting the ball, and Goddard wide open. The linebacker here just kind of trips, just falls on the break. Maybe a little bit of a push off, but I didn't see it if you didn't see it. So, and Goddard gets wide open. The reason why I say this is kind of a negative is because if you look at this outside route, he's gone. I mean, right here, I'll pause it. Right here is where you want to see, and he even starts waving him down. And he has to slow down to try and wave him down and get the guy to see him. But he's got him beat. If he gets rid of it right now, and that's maybe where you miss somebody like Wentz that'll take a shot like that right off the rip, even though he sees all these other easy, plays open. It's hard to say what you'd rather have. He went 17 of 30. A lot of his incompletions were him throwing the ball away. And I'm not mad at that. I'll take that over a sack. I'll take that over an interception. Like, a lot of people look at Carson Wentz's numbers, and he takes a lot of risks. And I'm not here to say, Jalen Hurts is the future or anything like that. But maybe this is something you show Wentz and you say, listen, this is what you got to do, man. You got to be smart about where you're placing the ball. Because Jalen Hurts did not wow me as a quarterback. Jalen Hurts wowed me with his decision-making quickness, his quick decision-making, and his willingness to stay within the offense. I don't feel like he ever looked like he was straining. Even when he made huge plays, I feel like it was within, even when it was a broken play, I should say, it felt like he tried to stay within the offense. The one thing I will say about him is I need to see him keep himself a quarterback. So what I mean by that is, too many times with his quick decision making, you'll see him just take off, and you'll see wide receivers get open. We saw this with Lamar Jackson last night, I'll say. He was able to keep himself a quarterback. He was about to break off for a run, and he was able to see Marquise Brown, I want to say it was, get wide open, and he threw it up there, and he got him. So that's what you want to see out of my guy, Jalen Hurts. I like the guy. I liked what I saw, but like I said, there's some room for improvement. I'm not giving up on Wentz. I think Wentz still has a lot of talent, but there's a lot that even he can learn from this. We need somebody that's going to be smart. The risks are good to take when they're necessary, but not all the time. And this is something we can build on. That's how I feel right now. This is definitely something we can build on. Let me know what you think. If there's some plays you guys think I should have, included that I missed out on, please do let me know. Maybe we'll do like a part 2 or something, or maybe we'll just do it next week and you guys can tell me what to look at. But yeah, let's get it, man. You know what it is, man. No matter who the quarterback is, we gonna ride. We gonna back them. So other than that, y'all know what time it is, man. It's Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace.